Hello, how are you? So, welcome to my Crummy series. Yes, my quilts, my Crummy Quilt Series. We are going to be working on crumbs. And today we are making a wheelchair blanket or a lap blanket. And it is using crumbs. So let's have a crummy good time. So here we are. We're going to make, first of all, you have to make crumb blocks. These crumb blocks were given to me. I have a stack of them, so I'm going to be working through this crummy old blocks. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need 10 crumb blocks that are 8 inches. You have fun doing crumb blocks. And then we're going to make an 8-inch pinwheel. How are we going to do that, you ask? Well, we're going to take some charms or 5-inch squares. And I've chose to do black and white just to give a little contrast. So we're going to go ahead and take our white one right here, and we are going to draw a line on the back side of it, okay? Not the front side, but the back side. We're going to draw a line from one tip on the diagonal to the other. Let me show you, just like this. Once we do that, we are going to go ahead and we are going to put our black, and we're going to put right sides together. The line is on top. We're going to set our machine to 1/4 inch or whatever you do to get a nice scant 1/4 inch. It could be a 1/4 inch, but because these blocks are really, they're oversized. So we're going to cut them down a bit. So we're going to come here, and as you can see, I am sewing 1/4 of an inch on both sides, not either, but both, on both sides. Okay, and this is what it's going to look like. Whoops. And yes, I have funky thread so that you can see exactly what we're doing. We're going to take that, and now I am going to cut it. We are going to cut that right on the line. And now we have 2. Now we are going to go ahead and we are going to press this on the dark side. So I am going to set my seam and I'm going to press. And as you can see, I just gave that a little press. If you have a wonderful clapper, which I do, but of course I've left it over there. I had it over here at one point, but I must have moved it because I do use it. It gives you a flatter seam. So now you have 2 of these. They're on the dark side. Obviously, you're going to need 4, right? Because we need 4 pieces, but I'm just showing you what you would do. So you would do your stack. I needed, how many did I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20. So you're going to need 20 5-inch black squares and 20 white and 20 5-inch white squares, okay? Once I do that, I'm not even going to size these down. Nope. What I'm going to do, though, is I am going to clip my dog ears here, because I'm going to actually skip a step right now. I am just going to take these, right? And we're going to put that there. And we are going to build a pinwheel. And when I say that, I mean we're going to go ahead and we're going to have our pinwheel like this. I'm going to show you on a design board because I think it'll be easier. So here we are. And I am going to sew my entire stack of these, right, together. So I'm going to flip these and sew right down 1/4 inch. And then when I press, I'm going to press to this side, which is the dark side. So I would press like this. Okay, I'm going to show you what that's going to look like. See how it's pressed towards the dark side. I'm sorry, towards the dark side, right there. So we're going to press these. We haven't pressed them, but we're going to press them right now. So we're going to sew, and then we're going to press. And here it is. I hope you understood that step. What I meant by that, we're taking our two half square triangles and connecting them, okay? And then we're going to end up with something that looks like this, a whole stack. My whole stack is going to look like this. Look at the magic of this. So here's my pinwheel bottom. Watch this. Here is my pinwheel top. So we just flipped it to make this pinwheel. Then I'm going to bring it down, and our actually seams are nesting, and we would sew along the top. Well, once we sew along the top, we end up with something like this. On the back, I call it popping your seams. You can call it whatever you want. I took a stitch out from the center, and if you can see, it looks like a mini pinwheel is in there. This went down to this dark seam, and this went up to the dark seam. And everything now is laying completely flat. So now I should have made 10 of these, and then we have our 10 blocks. Well, let's go over and see what's going on over there on that design board. Here we are. I'm going to tilt you up. And let's see if I could tilt you up even more. There, you know what? We'll just bring this back down. Watch this. We're just going to bring this down so you could see the whole look of it. We come to the design board and we put our crumbs up here. And as you can see, I'm going to put this down now. We are going to have this all done. So we'll have here. I guess I should just show you what you should be doing. How about that? I'm at an awkward level because I wanted to show you the sewing, but now I have to show you the layout. So just work with me here. I know this was supposed to be a crummy quilt video, but I didn't want it to be so crummy. So here we are. We are not even seeing what I am doing. There we go. Here we are. We're going to come here and I think this is better. There we are. And we are going to put our crumbs in. Excuse me. And look at that. Now you have a nice size lap quilt. I am going to put a border all the way around this. So I'm going to put a border all the way around this, like I had stated before. And what we're going to do is we're just going to start joining your top rows, and you join across, and then you're going to join down. So let's go do that right now. Let me show you how I pull it also off the board so you can see. So I will just come here, take my first one, and go all the way across and put this here for row 1. And this is what I do. I just come in and do this. And you can see this crummy quilt will come and go together beautifully, fast, and quick. And not to mention that, you know, it's a good use of all your scraps. So let's come on over to the sewing area again. And let's go for it. So here I am. I'm going to take row 1. And we, again, 1/4 inch. Now when you make these pinwheels, they're going to be much larger than 8 inches, okay? Just want to say that because I don't think I said that in the video. So you do need to size your pinwheel down to 8 inches. You need to square them up to 8 inches. So if you have a square up ruler, it's perfect time to take it out. And if you don't, let's see. Oh, I broke my thread. And if you don't have like the exact square up ruler, what you can do is just use a larger ruler than 8 inches and square up using one of those. So we're going to come in here, and you are getting real time. This is not, you know, this is not an edited video per se. I did start the video and it ended abruptly, and I don't know why. So there's actually, I've merged 2 videos together, but they in no way are edited. I'm actually sitting in the same session. I'm just going to merge them. So if something looks a little off, that's why. So I'm just coming here and putting in. Now, I'm not going to do the entire quilt with you all because you all want to see me sit here and sew. I'm sure you want to go watch a bunch of other content creators because there's a bunch of us out there. There really is. There's so much good content out there right now. And here I'm giving you haha crummy content. All right, so now this is from my first row. And I started out with the crumb block. I have my pinwheel, and now I will do another crumb block. This is row 1 already. Believe it or not, look, you already have row 1 sewn. This is a good quilt also if you just want to sew something and not have to think so much, because I oversized the pinwheel block, you're really cutting it down, you know, so you don't have to be very meticulous. Now I have my next 2 that are chained on here. I snip there and I bring it here, snip, and then I just bring this right over. And then we're going to join this. So this is row 2. And now we're going to take the first 2 rows and we're going to put them together. So we have row 1. And we have row 2. And I'm just going to flip these on. And then I am going to come here and I will pin. I will pin wherever I have. And in this case, I will put all the seams will go one direction and then the other. So the first row, let's say all the seams will be going to the right. And then the second row, all the seams will be going to the left. And the third row to the right, and the fourth row to the left. I think this way is probably the best way to do this, because really the crumbs have a lot of seams, and so does the pinwheels. Normally, if it had a blank piece of fabric there, or just one square, I would think about how I want my seams to lay. Now, I'm only going to do these 2 rows, and I showed you how I joined the rows and then the rows to the rows. Of course, there is 5 rows down and 4 blocks across, okay? And you'll have to check my community tab so you can see the finished result, because I'm not going to finish it on here. I want to just give you a quick video. But look at it already when it's sewn together. How beautiful, how easy, what a great just afternoon, day project you can make. I hope this inspires you to use your crumbs. I'm hoping to give you some more crummy ideas, and I hope you try them, because why not? Let's have some fun out there. Let's use our scraps and let's pass forward. So again, these are being passed forward to a nursing home for wheelchair blankets. So if you like this pattern, you could make this to a king size and you would get a quick king size quilt pretty quick. Yeah, really, really quick. Anyway, I'm just being silly. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Take care of yourself, pass it forward, and if you like what you see, please like, subscribe, and share my channel. I am trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. Can you imagine that? I'm like nowhere near there, but hey, that's a goal. That's my goal. So I would love it if you can share the my quilty goodness out there. Take care. Bye.